What is engineering drawing? Drawing, like music, is a world language and shortest of shorthand. The drawing requires no language, anyone can read it. So, drawings of other countries' structures can also be studied easily. The drawing improves the imagination and new invention can be developed. It is necessary for practically all to have some knowledge and ability to read and make drawing and sketches. The instrument used in engineering drawing. First one is drawing sheet, then drawing board, mini drafter, T-square, compass, divider, set square, protector, French curves, templates, pencils and eraser. Board clip and diagonal scale. Here, various sizes of drawing sheets recommended by Indian standards are listed below, such as A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. We need to A1 size drawing sheet for our drawing. Number 2 is drawing board. Drawing board is generally made of softwood and it is in rectangular. It is used to support drawing sheet, so the size of board is made according the size of drawing sheet. And the standard size of drawing board according to BIS are listed here. The full form of BIS is Bureau of Indian Standard. Next is mini drafter. Mini drafter is used for drawing horizontal lines, vertical lines, inclined lines, angles, parallel lines, perpendicular lines, etc. T-square. T-square is used to draw horizontal and vertical lines on drawing sheet. It's made of wood or plastic and in T shape. The vertical part of T is called the blade and the horizontal part of T is called the head. Compass is used to draw an arc or circle with known dimensions on engineering drawing. It is generally made of steel and consists two legs. One leg contains needle at the bottom and the other leg contains a ring in which a pencil is placed. Divider. The divider looks like a compass, but the difference is the two legs of dividers are provided with needles. This is used to divide a line or curve into equal parts. It is also used to check the measurement. Set square. Generally, set squares are two types. One is 45-degree set square and another one is called as 30-60-degree set square. Both are required in the drawing. 45-degree set square has a size of 25 centimeter, while 30-60-degree set square has a 25 centimeter length on one side. Next is protector. Protector is used to draw and measure the angle of lines in the drawing. It is transparent and made of plastics. It is in the shape of semicircle and the degree of semicircle part consists reading with 1 degree accuracy. The bottom lines joins the 0 degree to 180 degree. The center of these bottom lines is marked as O or C from which the angles are measured. Next is French curves. French curves are made of plastics and they are in irregular shapes. Sometimes the drawing requires irregular curves or shapes or arcs which cannot be drawn using compass. In that case, French curves are suitable. Generally, French curves are more suitable for small curves, and for long curves, splines are used. Templates. Templates are nothing but plastics or wooden boards which contains spaces of several shapes or letters. Non-dimensional shapes are or variety font letters are drawn by using templates, which makes drawing easier and perfect. Pencil are used to draw on paper. Every line of the drawing should indicate its importance. It depends the hardness of pencil. For different line, we use different pencil, such as for construction line, dimension line, we use too much hard pencil instead of object lines. Based on the hardness quality, pencil are classified into 18 grades. Eraser is used to remove the lines or spot which drawn by mistake or with wrong measurement. The eraser used should be of good quality and soft. It should not damage the paper while erasing. The drawing sheet is placed on the drawing board and fixed by means of clips which are either plastics or metal materials. Here's one another important measuring instrument is diagonal scale. Diagonal scale is an engineering measuring instrument which is composed of a set of parallel straight lines which are obliquely crossed by another set of straight lines. Diagonal scales are used to measure small fraction of the unit of measurement. Now we will discuss about the types of line. For general engineering drawing, the types of lines are recommended by the BIS, that means Bureau of Indian Standard. There are different types of lines are used in engineering drawing, such as continuous thick line, continuous thin line, continuous thin freehand or short break line, continuous thin zigzag or long break line, dashed thick, dashed thin or hidden line, chain thin or center line, cutting plane line, which is like a center line but starting and end is thick and also thick at changes of direction. Now we will draw a hollow cylindrical pipe by applying different types of lines. By applying light pressure, we will draw thin construction line at first. We will take measurement from scale by using compass for perfection. To draw any perpendicular line, we will use two set square. So we will try to draw all the lines light and thin for construction line. We are trying to draw the front view of this cylinder. To draw object line or a thick line, apply more pressure on pencil. This line is object line, that means continuous thick line. Now we will draw the center line which will be passes on the midpoint, and the line will be short dashed, long dashed, again short dashed and long dashed, like this. Now we will draw the top view. For the top view, we will get two circles. One is for cylindrical part and another one is for cylindrical hollow part. Use the dia 32, that means radius will be 16 millimeter. Draw small circle for the hollow part. Use the diameter 20, that means radius will be 10 millimeter. Number 2 is projection line, which is continuous thin line. Now we will draw the hidden line, which will be dash line for the cylindrical hollow part. Those part or edges which is not visible, there we will use hidden line or dash line. This line is section line, which is just like a center line, but starting and end is thick. Section line represent the cutting plane line. If we cut the section along the A dash section line, there will be cross section on top view, and we have to given hatch line for show the material, and for the hollow part inner circle will be blank as there was no material. To draw the hatch line, we will use the continuous thin line, that means light line. Now we will draw the dimension line. To give any dimension, we have to use continuous thin line. All the written information on the drawing is always in the form of lettering and not in handwriting. Lettering should be done on the drawing in such a manner that it may be read when the drawing is viewed from the bottom edges. Here we will learn how to draw single stroke capital letters. So let's start. Taking the measure by scale 40 mm or 50 mm, we will draw a vertical line for the height of letters. By the help of two set square, we will draw a horizontal line which will be perpendicular with the height of the letter. By the help of compass or divider, we will take the measure 40 mm from the scale for the height of the letter. Here we will take the ratio of height to width for the capital letters is 7:4. It may be changes for different font style. To make a graph, we have to divide this 40 mm into 7 division, but it is not possible by a scale to divide 40 mm into 7 division. So now we will learn the process to divide any length into any equal number of division. So draw a line from the starting point at any angle and any distance. Set any random distance by using divider or compass. To use this distance, divide this aligned line in 7 division. Now join by a line from endpoint to division last point. With the help of set square, draw the parallel line of this line using the division point. Follow the process carefully. As the every unit of the graph is square, so the height and width will be same. So I will take the measurement to draw the width of each unit. Use this division point, draw the vertical parallel line with the help of set square. All the graph line will be continuous thin line, that means line, and obviously the later will be firm line, that means continuous thick line. Applying this method, draw the graph. Now we will count the 4 unit for width of each letter. Now we will start to draw the line, and mind it, the line will be continuous thick line. We should maintain 1 unit gap for next letter. There are some special character letter whose ratio will be 7:5, just S, W, M. Now we will draw the letter S, and the for the letter S we need to draw curve or semicircle with the help of compass instead of straight line. Previously, I told you the for the letter ASWM the ratio will be 7:5, and for the I it is 1. To give dimension of any object, we generally use two types of dimensioning system. One is aligned system and another is unidirectional system. To give any dimension, we have to draw the arrowhead, and according to BIS rule, the ratio of arrowhead is 3:1. That means if the length is 3 unit, then height will be 1 unit. Here we have been drawn same figure, and we will give dimension by different dimensioning system. One is aligned system and another one is unidirectional system. To give any dimension, we have to draw the extension line at first and maintaining 2 to 3 millimeter gaps between the object line and extension line. This line is called dimension line. Now we will draw the arrowhead by freehand and try to maintain always 3:1 ratio as best as we can. In the unidirectional system, all dimensions are placed such that they can be read from the bottom of the drawing sheet. The unidirectional method means all dimensions are read in the same direction and text is placed in the middle of dimension line. That means the dimensions are inserted by breaking the dimension lines at the middle. But in the aligned system, the dimension is placed perpendicular to the dimension line. In this system, dimensions are placed at the middle and on top of the dimension line. As the text are placed perpendicular to the dimension line such that they may be read from the bottom or right hand side of the drawing sheet. So we can give the dimension from the right hand side and from the bottom side of our drawing sheet. Thanks to everyone to watch this video.